Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpredicted Party, the only Middle-earth TTRPG that will finally answer the question, why didn't they just take the Eagles to Mordor? And we are one step closer to answering that question. I'm your lore master, Don Marshall, and around me are my internet friends. Say hi, internet friends.
Hi,
Hi.
internet friends.
Oh,
When we last left off, just kidding, I do this every time. Sorry, we have some
You're gonna jump
sponsors.
right into it?
yeah, we have sponsors.
I was ready to.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys just want to delay
That's
this as
great.
long
So
as
Delay,
possible.
delay as
who's
long
first
as
in
we can.
combat? Just
Let's
Let's just
Well-
go ahead and roll for initiative.
oh,
It's choose your stances. Don't mix
yeah. There's no
Anyway.
initiative.
Let's get this the
You
real
wanna
quick
start
stuff
again?
out of the
I got
way.
my Rook and the Raven right there ready. And you skip
Special
right
thanks to our
over it.
3, 2, 1. Special thanks to our sponsor, The Rook and the Raven, for sponsoring this stream. Go to therookandtheraven.com for all your TTRPG note-taking needs. The system we're using is the One Ring by Free League Publishing. The art is done by Sarah M. Shunky. She's at Sarah M. Shunky on Instagram. The battle maps are done by Little Wit, the cartographer. Typically, you can find his services on Facebook. However, this time I made the map because I made it ages and ages ago. And then the other stuff is done by... Oh, sorry. The music is done by... I don't have my script in front of me. That's why I'm freaking out now.
Cullen, Vance, thank you so much.
Thank you, Cullen, for the wonderful stuff. I've only just now started experimenting with like putting the theme song in a minor key during the Paths of the Dead for the... I'm editing the previous episode. If I turn my camera, you'll see the Adobe stuff. That's what I'm editing right now, literally jumping from one to the other. So thank you, Cullen. You can go to cullenvancecreative.com to buy all of his stuff. And my wife helps me all through all of this. So she goes by Nat20Wife on all social media and is creating her own content. So as you watch this,
So proud.
please go to, I'm going to put her link in the bio and be like, hey, if you like TTRPGs and Pathfinder, and you are also a neurodivergent queer woman that's like, I could probably use another woman to follow, my wife is there.
We could all use more women to follow. Just in general.
That's true.
Is
Yeah.
everybody ready?
Oh, no.
No, God.
You guys want to talk about women for 20 minutes?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's do
Too
that.
bad.
Let's
Way
do it.
the theme song.
Fucking love women.
Let's go. And welcome back. When we last left off, there was a door, there was a rat, there was a bridge, there was another door, there was some blood, and there were some Nazgul, and there was a bell. You guys made your way into the Paths of the Dead, met some talking rats who gave you the creeps. Gorge started talking and very nicely led the way. Tanel, you expertly passed a lot of checks to get yourself over that bridge, secure the rope, and make it safe for everyone to travel, but not before a big ghost came up and said, leave now. And then Gorge caught the scent of Arwen and brought you to this sort of door area, but it was a dwarven door, and Beery, through some pretty cool stuff, you figured, oh, this is a dwarven door. There's some secrets here. And Zach, not Halloweth, Zach just reading my mind. If you want to go back and watch the exact moment when I realized, oh shoot, I've fallen into the tropes category, there's a moment that you'll see my face just go, oh no. And they solved it way faster than I initially anticipated.
We watch too much fantasy.
That's true. Which brings us to here. Because as this door slowly creaks open, the four of you and Elrond
No.
would all see 9 Nazgul. They're not looking at you, though. The hoods are up and their backs are turned, and they are all seemingly around this sort of altar of sorts. I'd like to go ahead and bring up the map.
We're here for the cult stuff.
I don't like it. I hate it
Don't
already.
Don't care for it. Nope.
Is this where the blood magic is happening?
Oh,
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, great
God.
heavens.
What is this
As you-
nonsense?
As you peer
It's-
in,
I need a
God.
margarita.
Oh
You
my
all-
god, it's horrible. Everything's
you-
terrible here.
Is that a dragon skeleton?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh God.
Oh no.
You all would watch, because I'm going to describe this for the folks on the podcast. You are all on the right-hand side of this particular cathedral-like looking thing. Consider yourselves on the far right-hand side, and on the far left side, you see an altar with a sort of raised plateau a couple of feet with stairs and a big decrepit old chair. You would all almost immediately clock this is fairly evil looking.
You
there-
think?
We did clock that, yes.
yes,
There's
you did.
craters. There are giant holes in
Yeah.
the floor.
So yes, you would see two
That
craters.
webbing?
One on the far right. There are four giant pillars that seem to be supporting this structure, but two of them seem to be missing, and in their place are enormous craters that you can't see too far down in, but there are no pillars where you think those pillars should be. The two pillars that do exist are sort of catty corner to each other. If you think about it like the 4 points of a square, the top left is a crater. The top right, or sorry, we're as you look at the map, sort of long ways. Top
Mhm.
left is a crater.
At
Top
10
right
o'clock.
is a pillar at 2
Mhm.
o'clock. At the bottom left, so like 6 or 7 o'clock, is a pillar, and the bottom right is another crater. A little bit closer to you are stones and mud and grit and bone and shards of things and skeletons. As you peer to the left, there seems to be the stump of an old tree that has these sort of glowing, what you would see as embers, off to the left. To the right is mostly shrouded in mist. It does not look like that sort of ectoplasmic green stuff that would remind you of the Return of the King movie, or what you saw last session. And this whitish smoke seems to obscure part of the pillar as well as whatever is behind it. And you can tell, if you look to your right, that there is something sort of being hidden. On either side are these almost like sort of like stands, like grandstands area. There are steps up to them. On the left, you will notice that there is a small ballista looking crossbow thing that is about Beery's size, not too unlike the thing that they use in the two towers that the orcs use to pull up those enormous ladders full of orcs. And in the dead center are pews that have been smashed and broken and decayed through the years. And everywhere you look, bones. Bones of humans, bones of dwarves, bones of elves, bones of creatures. There's an incredibly large skeleton that seems to be almost kind of intact in the far left corner of the map, which to you all would be sort of right up by this pillar and this, or excuse me, by this altar and this chair. And it's huge, not like, oh, this is a tiny church where people do like, no, this is Sauron. This is grand. This is opulence. This is exactly what he wants.
Is this similar to, I'm trying to remember the name of it, like a Calabeth or something? Is that what it's called?
Yes, so in the
well
Akalabeth,
done.
yeah, in the Akalabeth, which is the Silmarillion
that's right.
part of the Second Age, the tale in the Silmarillion that tells the story of the Second Age, you would kind of get a sense, yeah, this is
Similar, at
Numenorian
least.
influence with some
Okay.
Sauron heavy-handedness in it, for sure. There's a lot going on. Now, as the door opens, you hear the pitter-patter of Gorge's feet step just slightly out of sight, and he just whispers, "Barry, I'm going to stay here."
Oh, that's a good idea. He tries to block him with his body a little bit.
Yeah. Now, the thing I didn't make clear that I think I want to for all of you is that the Nazgul haven't seen you yet. The door slid open. very quietly. And whatever echoes that they are causing didn't seem to alert them. So I will ask all of you right now, and in the interest of not metagaming too much, what are you all doing as you take in this sight?
Where are the Nazgul exactly in this room? Did I miss that?
Nope. Your Nazgul are going to be up right about where this sort of altar is.
Okay.
I'd say it's, if we're talking squares, because of the square grid we have on the map, 3, 6, 9, 12, about 15 from where you are right now on the far end.
How big is each square?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I'd say each square is probably about 7 to 10 feet, depending
Oh,
on
okay.
Oh.
So this is
I
a
think it'd be
deep,
5.
yeah,
big.
it's huge. It's
Damn.
huge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Fun.
In what order have we entered? Is the door
So
big enough that we've all kind of piled
Yes,
in?
the door's big enough you can all go in shoulder to shoulder, and no one right now seems to notice you.
This is worse. How is this worse than what we were expecting?
How is this worse than somehow facing a Balrog and spiders at Helm's Deep?
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to all be in one place.
No.
9?
I didn't
all
expect
9?
Yeah, all 9.
They're all just chilling.
There you go.
They don't have better things to do.
Damn
With,
it.
reckon-
with Sauron, by the way. Just super
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah,
Oh,
speaking
yeah, I
of which,
forgot to
where's
mention.
Meowron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear
Where's the
the
tinkling?
bell, the tinkling of the bell reverberates throughout the entire cathedral,
Oh,
but
bollocks.
it's unclear where it's coming from.
Oh,
Do you reckon
Yeah.
the Nazgul would like
Worse.
margaritas?
Can we hear the Nazgul saying anything? Or is it just silence in there?
It's pretty
Good.
much silence. It's
Cool.
pretty much silence.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't know that Tariel like does anything right away. I think she at least is in such a state of shock. I mean, and I don't know how dark it is in here, but probably there's a minute where like everyone's eyes have to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
She's just listening for, she's looking for the damn cat, if anything. And then it looks like she's probably also looking for a place to hide.
Yep. Howler's gonna hide immediately.
Yeah.
So
Tariel will
Yeah.
just hide
Preferably,
wherever.
preferably behind the pillar, the top right pillar, like around that mist area. Howler's gonna try and sneak around towards the mist and kind of beckon people to, let's keep to the mist.
Okay.
Right. Yeah,
Tariel's not sure about that, but
same idea.
Seeing the sneakies are being sneaky, Beery's gonna hold perfectly still and let them sneak around before Beery does any damn thing.
We won't go too far from you, from the door. Yeah. I think when Tanel sees that Beery and Tariel aren't moving, she only goes like maybe 10 feet in.
Okay.
Yeah, Tariel, after seeing smarter, faster people move, she will go towards I don't know how tall any of this wreckage is.
Yeah, I don't do a good job on depth. The pillars are probably 40 to 50 feet high and wide.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is probably about, it could probably successfully cover one of you, but it's thick. It's a big thick tree. But it's been chopped, like it's been fully chopped.
And where's the tree?
The tree is on the bottom right-hand part of the map you're looking at now. So to your left as you're entering.
You can use the mouse.
It's the big smoldering thing.
Circle. We can see the mouse. Yeah.
Perfect. Beery, without saying a word, just like seeing that Helweth is running out, seeing like everyone's kind of fanning out, like Beery's going to kind of instill, like, further that and just tell them like everyone's like fan out.
Yeah, Tariel's gonna make for that tree and duck behind that.
Okay, hang on 1 second. My dogs are being really annoying and my wife is sleeping.
Thank God this gives us time to like crap our pants. Y'all, what the hell?
I don't emotional support spiders.
I don't know what we can't defeat them. So
no.
There's no way we can beat 9. And we don't even, I mean, we have weapons. Weapons do nothing against them.
We can spy on them.
But we do.
Exactly. That was my thought.
Yeah.
We do have like Forge Mogul Blade, right?
For your patience. Okay.
Yeah, we have that. We have King Shadow reforged.
We have Aglos, to be fair.
We
as
have
well.
Aglos. I do have those mithril arrows and the spinning arrows, but I kind of only want to use those if we are retreating. I think a good idea would be to see, hey, is Arwen in here? No? We'll listen for a little bit.
Go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think we want to spend too much
this.
time here if we don't need to. We have entered into a place we are not welcome.
Yeah.
And
let's
don't
do
need to,
this.
Yeah,
we don't
none
need
of
to
you are
prolong
welcome
that.
here.
No,
You
are welcome here.
Also,
I'm gonna roll stealth if that's okay.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Same.
Roll stealth.
I'm also just imagining like elven instinct, just all of a sudden all three just shadows.
Yep. Yep.
I love it.
Beery,
We got this.
I will allow you, just for the sake of not metagaming too much, if you would like to move where Gorge is and sort of out of the line of sight so you're not standing in a doorway, that's cool too.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to kind of duck, one of his broad shoulders, kind of like out of the doorway just a little bit, kind of protecting Gorge a little bit, giving the elves time to hide.
Okay.
And then Beery's going to just start walking out there.
Okay. I'm going to make a stealth check for Elrond because Elrond is going to join you, Tariel.
Okay.
He better.
6. I just barely hit my target number rolling 4 freaking dice, so not off to a great start.
Okay.
This is where it ends. This is where you start rolling like a badass.
Here's the thing that I will need from all of you. Just do you succeed or fail in most of these checks? It's going to be a yes, I succeed, or no, I don't, and that's going to trigger something else. So does anyone fail their stealth checks?
No.
Okay. With all 3 of you successfully passing the stealth check, I will cut to Tariel and Elrond first. As you make your way closer towards this tree, you actually see that this is a Malorn tree from Lothlorien that has been seemingly grown, but also corrupted. The when like bark starts peeling off and you can see underneath the like slightly lighter portion of the skin, but then that tree's skin like rots from the inside out. That is what has happened here, but you see it almost like dripping a kind of ooze. Like it's not dead, but there's something in it that is keeping it alive, and it's not happy about being, in that state. Elrond is gonna look over at you, put a finger to his lips, and gesture up to sort of where the ballista is at sort of the bottom of the map, the left-hand side of the cathedral, and is going to attempt to sort of sneak around there. I will make a separate roll for him on that. Tariel, what are you going to be doing while you're here?
You'll follow him. As they're sneaking around, I think she might almost reflexively put a hand out to the tree and just almost like she's like she's comforting it. She just brushes her fingers over the tree, and just her expression is a mixture of anger and horror.
Okay. As you touch the tree, you feel a slight tremor within it, almost as if the tree is kind of vibrating. It does feel, you would get the sense magical, but it's not necessarily a good magic. Halloweth, Tanel, we'll cut to you right now.
Yeah.
As you go through the cobwebs and pick yourself over the bones and walking as quietly as you can, you manage to make your way over to the pillar. You also see this mist, and in the mist there are skeletons. You would see on the top of the map, or the far right hand side of the cathedral, for all intents and purposes. And it would look to you as if this mist is obviously not natural, since you're in a cave, and it seems to be just sort of floating there ominously. It does provide you more cover, because nothing beyond that pillar is visible, and you are just sort of standing there. I will ask, what are the 2 of you doing, if anything?
I'm looking for bright, shiny cat eyes looking my direction.
Okay. It's pretty dark in here. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to make me a scan check with ill favor.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, and that's nothing on you. That's just with how
No,
dark
no,
it is.
fair. We're standing in mist.
What do your elf eyes see?
Mhm.
Well, I actually pass
You pass
with
Hey.
2 6s.
with 2 6s.
Yeah, 2
I will.
6s. 2
I
3.
will say that you can't quite see it through the mist, but you do see a small circular something for just the flash of a second, and it's up by the bones and the altar on the right-hand side here.
Okay.
Halueth is going to draw Galadriel's dagger.
Okay.
Ooh.
And just kind of use the shine, whatever shine there is, as a kind of, not like a signal light, but just kind of shine it into the mist to see how it reacts to pure, what he deems as like pure good light. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just kind of, he just kind of tints it into the mist to get a vibe check from it.
Vibe check the smoke.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think this would require a roll. I would
Okay.
say the smoke doesn't necessarily appear to reflect any differently than like headlights in fog on a car. Tough to see through, white or gray in some areas, and still moving. It's still there.
Can I feel if it's natural, or as in like its intention? Because mist is still, it's not nature, but what magic is radiating from it, if I can gather any?
Yeah, so I will say you will glean more information from an insight check, but if you're trying to figure out if it's natural, make a lore check.
Okay, can I do both? I'll make a lore check first to see if it's natural or not.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll viewer.
Sure. Not that you
yes,
can fail lore checks, I don't think, but
I don't think I can at this point.
It's pretty rare.
I've got five, neither stealth checks. I've got 6 dots. I full up.
Oh
with
my
stealth.
god.
I filled
You
it up,
are the min-max guy of the party. You're that guy in the party.
He's rogue. He's rogue. So I passed the lore check.
Okay. In passing the lore check, you absolutely get the sense that this fog is not natural.
I assumed so, but
if you would like to make an insight check, you could potentially find out.
This one is harder. I've got my target number is 16. So I have Sauron. Never mind. I have no idea.
As far as you can tell, it's not natural, but seems placid enough.
Okay. That's a shame. Would have passed as well.
We'll cut back to Tariel in this moment, and Beery will come to you in just a bit. Tariel, are you moving with Elrond up to the ballista, or are you going elsewhere?
She's sticking with the old guy. Yeah.
Okay. Elrond is going to gesture to you whether or not you would lift him up to this sort of second floor stand area, or if he would lift you or you would lift him. Like, do you want to go up top or do you want to lift him?
Tariel is smaller, lighter, and has the use of all of her limbs, so I think she will probably volunteer for that. It's probably easier just to hoist her up, and she can probably do most of it herself.
Yeah, it's probably about 10 feet tall, but between the two of you, no athletics checks needed. You quickly hop up and get to the second floor. And you would see from this new vantage point, the ballista is close to you. There is a skeleton on the sort of landing next to you as well, a couple of feet off.
Yep.
You also see a chain and 2 different ways to get down. So there are 2 sets of steps, one at the far end and one somewhere in the middle. The chain leads to the pillar, and it's not terribly clear on the map, but I wanted to sort of make it known. The pillar has a small sort of like alcove, and if need be, you could get from the chain to the pillar. You notice at this juncture.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Seems
me.
like a classic Tariel move.
Yeah. So this is going to be an athletics check, and tell me what you get, because what you get is going to determine how much you need to be your stealth check by.
Okay. And then, sorry, I'm going to have to let my dog out here.
Oh, no,
just
you're
a
fine.
sec.
You're fine.
She's got a lot to say.
She's right there.
Okay. I'm going to do this one at a time because they've not. See, I already just bounced right out of the box. Come on. Oh, bad start. Okay.
Come on.
Oh, the math's not mathing. Oh, wait. Oh, but that was wait, hold on. Okay.
D12s and D6s.
The math's not mathing.
Mathematically, you can't.
No.
Oh, no.
I literally I got a 2.
Ooh.
So yeah, 11.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna say.
This one's broken. I'm not using this one
no
anymore.
more. You know, with this kind of check, this chain's gonna make noise. And you put your foot down on it. And what I'm now gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you make a stealth check. A success means that the sound is caught up in the reverberation and the Nazgul do not notice you. A failure is going to mean that you catch their attention.
Also, Beery is just about.
Yeah. We'll come to you after this check.
Okay.
Start. Okay, that's a 6 on a 6. That's good. 11, 14, 20.
Okay, good.
With a 20, with these 2 checks, there's no way you are making it to that pillar without rattling the chains enough. And it is so rattly, but you manage to grab it just fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get on the chain to get to the pillar just yet.
Okay.
So you're still where you are. Beery,
Okay.
We're coming to you.
All right.
What are you doing?
As everyone fans out into position, Beery's going to look down at Gorge, perhaps for one last time, and close his eyes, take a deep breath, and whisper to himself, "Do the brave thing," and begin just walking out. Pretty much the destination in his mind is set between these first 2 pillars.
Okay.
Right?
Are you
attempting?
So for those listening on the podcast, Charlotte has stepped away, so she hasn't had a chance to freak out about this yet.
Oh, God.
Now, I have to ask, Max, are you making a stealth check with this?
No.
You are just walking.
Oh, God.
He's walking out. He's walking over bones. He's got his trusty shield.
I hope you have a plan for this.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we gotta wait for Charlotte to get back, so let's just sit in the discomfort.
Okay.
Let's just sit in this discomfort for a second.
This will give me a moment to conduct
After
a
all
plan.
of our stealth checks, it's like, never mind.
No. You guys are important to stealth.
We just need to know if Arwen's here and we can leave. That's
We'll
all.
find out. There's only one way to find out.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Holy crap.
Dude.
This might be a bad idea. I don't know.
No, if something happens, I'm dragging you out by your beard.
It's gonna be not the beard.
I hope you know that.
Not the beard.
Not the beard. This is so great. You know what? This is peak like episode 4, 5, and 6, and like right after Justin leaves and Beery's like really into just chaos and doing everything and charging right away. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
He trusts his friends.
Good.
All right.
I'm dragging you out by your beard. Like
I just wish this had been discussed so that I could plan for it. You know, I could prepare something.
Wait,
when have we ever had a plan? When have we ever had a plan?
There's never been a plan.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Plus, and Beery, you're not beating the stealth check.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Exactly. He's got his strengths and he's got his weaknesses.
And his strength is rolling 31 in persuasions. So,
that is an extremely fair point.
That's fair.
Don't forget.
Swayed me Aaron to just go easy.
Yeah, and then you'll put a bell on him.
Yeah, what if we offered to take the bell off?
For a bit. No, we committed to the bit. I'm glad we committed to the bit. I wonder how easy it would be for me to, with my current stealth and athletics, to scale the tower.
I was thinking that as well.
I want to get on top of it because it
You know
towers.
what?
You know, it's.
You might have a pretty good distraction here in a second.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
no
know what?
kidding.
It's definitely a support pillar. I think if Tanel were to help you, you might be able to. You're fine. You're fine. No, Charlotte. I'm leaving all of this in because it's been great. Beery, would you
What
like
did
to?
I miss?
Max,
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. This is great. Max has decided to just walk right in. And so it is.
I heard you simply do not do that.
No, that's Mordor. Technically, you're still in Rohan.
This is like auxiliary Mordor. All
Mordor
right,
adjacent,
this is satellite
yeah.
Mordor.
Satellite campus.
It's
Yeah.
their satellite office.
It is the
Yes.
remote base of Mordor.
Yeah,
It's a
It's
moon.
Mordor. It's Mordor working from home.
it's even more Mordor. It's
What's it called?
Mordor.
An RSO.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah, these
god.
guys that you know what these guys are doing? They're on a Zoom call.
Yeah.
Jesus. What's that scene in like I
Ugh.
Am Legend where you see all of those vampires in that one area just like sitting there like
Nightmares.
we're here, we're sleeping. Oh my
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's the Rohan branch of Mordor.
Yeah.
God. Oh,
All right. All right. All right.
this is so amazing. Anyway, all right. So here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I could stand a
I-
little less door, to be honest. Sorry.
I am going to act according to what Max is doing. Max is going to role play as Beery. We're going to see what the consequences are. You three, and I can make decisions for Elrond as well. You three are fully free to interrupt me at any point. Say, hey, while this is happening, I'm going to XYZ.
What's
So-
Gorge doing?
He's hiding.
He's in the hallway
Gorge
still.
is hiding.
Because he's smart.
Yeah. He's the smartest of us
He's
all.
the smartest one.
Beery.
Never tell me the odds. So the destination, his goal, where he's headed, is between those first pairs of pillars, right in between them, right betwixt them.
Okay.
Stepping over rubble, he's stepping over bones, and he's just walking out. He is currently unarmed because I don't know where his hammer is. I think Halloweth still has it.
No, that was
Oh.
the shield. That was the
yeah.
shield.
No, Beery's got the shield.
Beery's got the shield, but
Yeah, he traded.
Halloweth has the hammer. That's right.
I'm loaded down. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he's walking right out.
He's
And
walking
he's gonna
right up.
speak up. He's gonna
Alright.
make his presence known.
Okay, what do you say?
Well, giving the elves plenty of time to be stealthy and get some space.
Mm-hmm.
A
He's going to shout
diversion.
out into this abyss of a cathedral. And he's going to call out, well, well, well. This has been where you have all been skulking about.
You all watch.
Well, then that's cool.
Well, guys, this has been great. I've really enjoyed being part of this with you all. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
it's been-
inviting
got
me
this.
into your merry band.
What a bunch of cloaks you are.
How many margaritas has Beery had?
Yeah.
Ah,
Great.
How many
He's
times?
holding a little lantern,
How many
too.
times is Halloweth going to put his hands on his head?
Tanel's
would you
just
say that
stopped.
Beery
Despair
is
this episode.
hammered?
No.
Tanel's
Hammer.
just stopped breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just just
I
you
like
would-
to picture Tariel's got like one foot on the chain and she's just suddenly frozen there. Like,
Fucking well, the Nazgul. I cannot
So-
believe it.
oh god.
He's trying to get their attention, giving the elves anything they need, proper distraction. I hear your bell. Where are you skulking at, huh? And he's looking around for Meowron.
Okay. From out of the darkness and gloom, you would all watch, either from your hiding spaces or out in the open, 9 hooded cloaked figures turn simultaneously, draw their Morgul blades, and stand ready to pounce.
They're just standing there? Okay, good.
They're
Okay.
just standing there. From seemingly everywhere as the voice echoes back and forth. Is that the bell maker I hear?
Maker of many things, including friends. Well, how about you show yourself? Here I am in good faith, as he shows he is unarmed.
You watch as the Nazgul part, and you see a small cat on this sort of like altar style thing with an elven body on the altar. The cat sits on top of the body, and not only sitting on top of the body, sitting on top of a pregnant Arwen.
Oh, damn it.
Also, I can't remember. Is he a black cat?
Yeah.
A little black cat?
This particular form, I don't know if the color was ever specified.
I think it was
orange.
That'd be a cute black
It's
cat.
gotta be
No,
fucking
shut up.
orange
Give me a
cat.
Make it orange.
Tori, look
Orange.
through your notes. Live
Make it a-
chat, correct us in real time, but there's a cat. There's
Make it a
cat.
chaos orange cat. He's a giant eye
I'm
of
imagining
orange
Garfield.
arrow. He's a fire. He's made of fire. He's orange.
Beery, you as you watch the Nazgul part, you hear the cat speak up and say, "If it's friends you're looking for, I seem to remember a few, not a few weeks ago, that you were with. Have they all died?"
Well, friends, they do come and go. Sure, but I'm actually quite curious. Who are those below you?
Oh, this? That's none of your concern.
Oh, but this is where you're wrong. It's interesting, before you were kind of a silly thing. You were, this cute little fluffy cat, but now seeing you here with the company you keep, I can see you now. Yeah, you are Sauron, aren't you, in that fluffy little corporeal form? It's interesting.
In the flesh, so to speak.
Yeah.
Everybody else make stealth checks.
Yep.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Also, Beery has never been hotter than Tataria right now. She's just standing there. She's got like one tiptoe. She's just fully like gawking at what is occurring.
Oh God.
I did not write down Teveldo's coat color. I am so ashamed of myself.
I've always imagined him as a black cat.
I have as well.
Yeah, I know. I do wish he was orange, but I think he's black. It makes
Well,
sense.
if he was orange, we should have brought lasagna like Garfield.
He's a little void. He's a little void cat, isn't he?
Holloweth did say, and I quote, "We heard of the shadow here, but I did not think they meant the color of your coat."
Oh.
You write down.
I sure should do.
You gotta publish this notebook once we're done with all of this. Seriously.
Also done.
That's a great quote as well. I grab that one.
You're a trained actor. You do this regularly.
Oh, I do forget. I do. Yeah. I guess that is my living.
I'm just saying, Max has had some real good ones just in the
Oh, yeah.
last 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, holy shit.
This is gonna be even Halweth's a little like, I have respect for dwarves.
Yeah. All right. Did anybody fail their stealth check?
Almost, but no.
Okay,
No.
that's great
Jesus.
because Sauron failed his awareness
Is this thing
check.
on?
Yeah, warm it up, Charlotte. Let's go.
Sauron failed the awareness check, and by extension, I am including the Nazgul in that. They get so many d6s.
And Don, Beery is actively trying to just get all of the focus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to add.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at you now, surrounded with your company. It's interesting. Have you ever heard the term burned dwarf? Have you?
I don't have time for your games. Why are you here?
Oh, see, now this is not a game. Not in the slightest. You see, the term burned dwarf. Before I almost just pitied you. Yeah, before it was just you were a silly cat, huh? But now look at you here. You see, when you sent your orcs to the mines of Khazad-dûm, the dead were so numerous we couldn't even bury them. We had to burn them my father turned to ash in the fields outside of Moria. And it is through your hands that I watched every tear fall from my mother's cheek. Every hard time that we suffered without a father. And now I can see who perpetrated that.
Wolf, get to the point. If you are here to kill me, you will be doing so alone and outnumbered.
All right, Elvis, it's your turn.
Yeah,
I'm
Tanel is
teasing, I'm
gonna
teasing.
head towards this rickety little ladder here.
Okay, the rickety ladder on the far hand side.
Yeah,
far
and
on the top and the right hand side of the cathedral.
yeah, can I see that crossbow up there?
Yeah, so that is the ballista. I think from that vantage point, you would have to duck behind the pews of this altar where people would sit. You'd still be hidden. So I'm gonna say yes, you can see it, but you'll need to make another stealth check if you want to get up there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make it to like the rickety ladder and hide underneath it in the shadow, just to make sure I wasn't seen.
Yeah,
and then move up there.
Stealth check. While she's doing that, Halloweth, Tariel, anything else?
I wanted to scale the tower.
You want to scale the tower?
Yeah.
Did you roll a Gandalf?
I sure fucking did.
Yeah. No problem.
Cheers, chat.
In the night.
Oh, yeah.
Silence and darkness. Yeah. Careful, Zach. So Zach, make me an athletic. So this is going to be very similar to what Tariel did. This is going to be an athletics check. If you pass the athletics check, you will now need to make a stealth check to see how quietly you can make it up. If you fail, it's going to be a question of do they hear you or not.
Okay.
I would like to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I passed my athletics check.
Right. Go ahead and make me another stealth check. While you do that, Charlotte, what are you doing?
I would like to begin crossing the chain.
That's going to be an athletics check and a stealth check.
Come on, Tariel.
If you're trying to stay hidden.
So athletics check first?
Athletics check first. You can theoretically keep this chain taut enough. Actually, you know what?
Can't Elrond be back there holding it taut?
Elrond is going to hold the chain tight. Yeah. Make just a stealth check for me.
Okay. This time I'm foregoing these accursed dice you sent me. I'm going to be using this enormous die that Smoking Glue Guns made me that has a spider web in it and other little spidery bits.
Thank you, Smoking Glue Guns.
So
at Smoking Glue Guns. Okay.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? I've got a better feeling about the chunky boy.
Bring the chunk.
15. Great. Thank you, Whitney. Wherever you are.
Thank you, Whitney.
And let's add my sixes to that.
Yep, do it.
1, 5, and 6. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Charlotte.
What?
You have to roll a D12.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
You know what?
Whoops.
Hang on.
Right.
Hang on. No, I
What?
respect it. I respect the call out. And I know Whitney and you know Whitney. We're friends. I will say.
I've got 12s. They've just got little dicks in them.
Bring the little dicks.
Hang on. So on a D20, what is the if 15 over 20 is equal to X over 12?
Right,
yeah, hang on.
I got you.
Yeah. So 15
Good luck,
over 20
everybody.
is equal to X over 12. You have to cross multiply.
It's
So
kind of
it's
like an
20.
8.
15. Yeah. So I'll say, hang on, let me see if I can do this.
7 or 8.
So yeah, I'll say you rolled an 8 on that D20.
And then I rolled 2. I rolled a 1, a 5, and a 6 on a 6.
So that is an additional level of success. With that 6, you successfully make your way over the chain. And you now have the high ground vantage point as you peer out through one of the slits in the pillar on the other side. You can see all 9 Nazgul and Sauron standing, or rather sitting, on top of Arwen's pregnant belly.
Does she appear to be dead or unconscious?
From this vantage point, I will say you're going to need to make an insight check, but with ill favor. It's still far enough away.
Well, I suck at insight, so this is not going to go well. We're gonna choose between either a 5 or a 7. So
yeah, no, unclear right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So
as like they're able to kind of get into more advantageous position.
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick, Max. Before we get to that, Zach, I asked Halowith to. You passed the stealth check. Okay, great. Yeah. You are up on the far pillar, on the back right-hand side of the
waved to Tariel.
Hi. It's like, you ever seen there's this one scene in Doctor Who where the Doctor and Donna are on different sides of like those doors that servers use with the one hole in them, and they see each other from across the room, and they're like, "You're on the other door." Yeah, you're on the other door. Hi, what are you doing here?
I know exactly the scene you mean.
The adipose, the little white adipose. They're waving at Fat. Anyway, sorry, Doctor Who references aside.
You're good. Beery's gonna keep walking forward.
Okay.
It's still a make of the piece. Still, even though he's saying accusatory things, the now goal for his transit is kind of in the center of this square.
Okay.
Pretty much under that central chain.
Got it. Under the central chain.
And he's gonna say to Sauron, all I want to do is to stomp you into dust. But you want this ring destroyed, and so do I. And we have to do this together.
Oh, you are so naive. It's almost titillating. My dear, dear dwarf. You can't destroy the ring. You won't be able to. Even in the fires of Mount Doom. You will want it. You will need it. It will consume you. There is no destroying it. I said that to give you false hope. And now you and whatever friends might be lurking about, because I know you're not stupid enough to come alone. So whatever distraction you're attempting to make, do it quickly.
What changed? You were once very cordial. We once had laughs together. What changed? What's your plan now as he looks to Arwen?
Yes. I was planning on telling you everything just before I killed you. Do you think me a fool, dwarf?
Oh, I would never dream of it. I'm just saying, if we're going to be working together.
Oh, we will not be. Seize him. And you watch as 3 of the Nazgul move forward. From behind you, though, Beery, you are going to hear, "Wait!" And Gorge is going to pop out.
Oh no. Gorge, don't be a hero, damn it.
During that, Tanel makes it up to the crossbow.
To the ballista.
Yeah, to the ballista, thank you.
Is that so much loaded?
Yeah, is it loaded?
We're going to let the dice decide on this. Make me a scan check.
I've just noticed there's a chest in the top left corner. What's
in
the chest?
Chest?
Yes.
That was the first thing
I passed.
noticed.
You passed.
I passed.
Okay. It is loaded.
Okay.
My lord Sauron. And this is Gorge walking up to you. Forgive my dwarf friend. And who might you be? Gorge, the boar from Erebor. This is my compatriot. I believe we've met before. Yes, I remember you. You speak now. Indeed, I do. Through the grace of Gwaiir. Don't speak that name. My apologies, Lord. And yet, it is only through his will that I speak now. Is that not true? No. It is through mine. Then I owe you my thanks, my lord. Truly your power is great, and it is only through such power that my friend and I here ventured in search of you and your glory. For you see, we cannot do this alone. We seek to serve you, Lord Sauron. And you watch as Gorge, coming sort of up to where you are, Beery, lays both his head down to the ground and his feet in sort of that laying down pig position.
Ooh, boy.
Insight?
Make an insight check. Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Do we need
It'd
an
take a
insight
miracle.
check?
I saved this
Come
pig's life.
on.
I saved this pig's
What
life.
did you-
The
trust
first thing I
Pig?
ever did.
Beery, what did you do?
Well, it's physically impossible for him to win insight
Unless,
unless I rolled a Gandalf.
which you did.
Yay!
There we
Yeah.
go. There we go. All right,
Ooh, I didn't pass.
There it is.
Hey,
Beery.
look at that.
Beery. You watch as Gorge gets slightly in front of you, and as he looks back, he winks at you.
You rascal. Oh my. Beery's gonna try and hide his grin, his prideful grin, and is gonna follow suit. He's gonna
Okay.
drop to a knee,
Okay.
hating every second of this.
Yeah.
He's gonna drop to a knee and bow his head.
Fascinating. Truly remarkable. I'm going to go ahead and make another check.
Gorge is gonna save the world, isn't he?
Right. So that's a persuasion check from Gorge with favor. And that is that is a 25 with 2 6s.
He's the best boy.
I guess I have to give up bacon now.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
the elves are vegetarian. Most of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
You as Charlotte, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll another insight check. Even with that persuasion, the persuasion I need to beat is a 25. Oh, it's close. 12, 22. Okay. Okay. Close as it may be, you watch as this cat says, wait. Hops down off of the altar, moves closer to you, and he is going to move past the altar to that first pew. Beery, you are going to be at the second pew. Is it true, dwarf, what your talking animal friend says?
Aye. Yeah, we what am I gonna say? Okay, here we go.
Beery's not much for dissembling.
Oh, you see, anything it takes to take the ring from this Gwahir Windlord ass. It's what's gonna take. Anything.
Anything?
Aye.
Kill the boar. If you truly mean what you say, one more talking animal will not make a difference.
No. It's not. It's too much. Tariel's gonna string up an arrow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call a targeted shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's a mithril arrow.
But
I'm gonna-
Sauron.
I'm gonna shoot the cat.
What?
You want to try and shoot him right now?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh God. Okay.
So first I roll to do that, right? I just
Yes.
that's just the two. Okay.
It's just the 1d12 and however many d6s you have in a bow with one less d6.
My heart can't take this.
You guys, but it's just too
I
much.
can't say anything.
No, I
I
understand.
can't say anything, can I? Because I'm too far away.
It'd be a little bit too metagamey.
It'd be too metagamey.
Charlotte?
Oh no. Oh no.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm one short. Can I use a hope point?
Hope points need to be called before you make the roll.
Okay.
Oh
It's
god.
fine,
Okay,
everything's
yeah,
fine.
so
Shit,
it's
okay.
fine. So
I have something.
I'm one short.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, we can't hit them all. Fuck.
Okay.
If it just,
I do have something.
what do you have?
So this was going to be what Beery was going to do is try and like when he stands up was going to be between him and Gorge, but
Okay.
facing Gorge.
Okay.
Like he was going to do something. Okay.
Okay.
Which pretty much gets him closer to Vildo.
Okay.
Sauron.
Okay.
If he hears a missed shot, or the second he hears something clattering, he's spinning around and taking a dive to grab that freaking cat.
Ah!
Oh boy. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
And this happened before Charlotte said that.
Right. No. So
He
we'll
was
say
going to make
these,
a dive.
we'll
Okay.
say these two things are happening simultaneously. Here's what I am going to rule this as. Sauron is also going to make an awareness check for the twang of a bowstring. You are going to need to make an awareness check for the twang of a bowstring. And then you're going to need to make a contested athletics check against the cat if the cat hears it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Awareness checks, you just need to beat your target number.
We're good.
Okay.
You beat the awareness.
Okay. So is Sauron. Cat Sauron rolled, what's that? 10, 6. That's an 18.
Okay.
Beery.
So he looked at maybe at the source or at the arrow.
You need to make an athletics check, and Sauron needs to make an athletics check. Whoever wins is going to, well, no, if you win, you will have successfully grappled the cat. If he wins,
Spending a hope point.
you're spending a hope point. Go for
Spending
it.
a hope point. Okay. Oh, also, he's in dark business.
Yes, you are underground.
I'm rolling all of my D6s for this.
Do you roll 66s?
He is when he's underground.
Wow.
Every
okay.
dice.
Okay. Well, I'm rolling 1d12 and 4d6s. So let's see. Here, before you go, I will tell you the number you have to beat. And it is here. I'll keep it honest. Stay here. You have to beat 6, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You have to beat a 21. Here we go.
I rolled 2 11s with my advantage.
That's right. You have favor.
2 6s.
Okay. An 11 and a 12 and 12 total is already 22.
Yeah, I want to give you the number.
Give me the number.
37.
Bitch.
37, baby.
Fuck that.
Coming flying. It looks like the dive of like the winning catch in football in the end zone. Just smother this little bastard.
It sure does. All right. From your perspectives, Halloweth at the pillar, Tanel at the ballista, Elrond at the chain. You watch as in less than 5 seconds, kill the boar. Beery stands up. Swing! Both of them hear the bow string. And Beery lunges as far as he possibly can and grabs on to Cat Sauron, smothering this cat, pinning him underneath. At the same time, an arrow is going to come whizzing by your face, Beery. And hang on. That's a 10, 12, 16, 17. Which is their parry number. You watch as an arrow sinks into the head of one of the Nazgul, now charging you.
Hey.
What happens, please, if it's Mithril? What
It's
happens?
Mithril.
It's not coming from any of the elves or Elrond.
Oh,
This
baby.
arrow came from behind you, Beery. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take our break. When we come back...
What?
Okay.
We will see what happens in the battle of the temple.
I don't think I've taken a full breath this entire episode.
I'm searching through this book for something.
Me
Like,
too. I was like, there's got to be something in the lore, in the
lore, in any of my characteristics, like
Going
like
all the
Barry
way
used
back
dark
to
for
the Old
dark's sake,
Testament.
and I'm like, I don't actually know exactly what the elves
you guys,
have.
It's
you
dreamy
guys have,
stuff.
You guys
Yeah,
have the
exactly.
called shot as the secondary action.
Oh,
that was
that's
the
right.
ability that both you and Tanel both picked that. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
use
yeah,
your
yeah.
secondary action as the called shot, which may
Okay,
come in
that's the one.
handy if you need to fire multiple arrows against multiple foes in a 5v9. Well, 8 now. Well, actually, yeah.
Well, it depends
Anyway,
what well, I have
we're gonna take 5.
we need to.
We'll see you all after the break. All right.
Ah.
And welcome back. When we last left off, sometimes when you shoot your shot, you miss. And Tariel missed, and now we're in combat. So, as we wrapped up the first half, Beery and arrow flew by your head and sunk itself into one of the Nazgul. And you watch as this swirling mist forms around it, and the robe falls to the ground. And there are 8 Nazgul remaining. Now, this seemingly unlooked for help is coming out of nowhere. And you all, through I can't freaking believe, have maintained your stealth. So, typically the way combat works, and it's been a while since we've had an actual combat session, we start off with a volley. Actually, the last combat, I think, was when Saruman died.
That was very brief.
Oh God, has it been that long?
It's been that long, I think. I think it has.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
So, rounds in the One Ring system typically operate on an initial volley. Now, if there's no reason for there to be a volley, we just skip it. But you're all in really good position. So I will ask Tinel, Tariel, Halloweth, and I guess at this point, Elrond, because, and I didn't say this because it happened too fast, Elrond is currently manning the other ballista.
Hell yeah.
Please go ahead and start the opening round volley, because you all had this set up so well.
You know, Elrond has been waiting a hot second to shoot this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. You kidding?
So,
you know what I mean?
We'll start at the top. Tinel, you are, and let me get the battle map out again.
Everything went perfectly to plan.
Because here's, I have a smidgen of a plan.
Okay.
Okay. There's 3 Nazgul, well now 2 Nazgul next to Beery.
Approaching. Yes, this is
cool.
all happening in.
Yeah.
We are going to take our time with this to explain to the audience. This
Right.
is all happening in seconds.
Great. She's gonna hit one of the 2 remaining.
Okay.
In the front.
Is this a called shot?
I would say so, because she's probably going to try to hit the one closest to her.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So that's
make me a called shot.
Oh gosh, I forgot how to do that.
Come on, 10.
So it's
sorry.
No, technically we are in combat. However, this is going to be the opening volley round. So you are all going to be considered in the rearward position. Beery, you're not. You're just going to be regular. So a called shot can technically be used as both a primary and secondary action. The ability that, for those that don't know the One Ring system, there's a couple of abilities that you can choose, and one of them is called shot as the secondary action. But that also means that you can make a called shot on a primary action as well, similar to Legolas pulling out an arrow, shooting it, and then 2 seconds later shooting another one.
Gotcha. Okay, so I just take away one of my d6s.
Take away one of your d6s.
Okay, and I'm guessing I'm using my. Would I be using my bow?
Yes.
Combat. Okay.
Oh, right. How many do you have in your bow currently?
I only have 3.
You only have 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use your bow. We'll use your bow.
All right, so then that would be 2d6 and 1d12.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Nope. Too short.
Well, what do you it's about hitting their
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Score. Yeah.
It's been a while, guys.
Yeah.
Been a while.
It's only a 12. There is a 6 in there, but it's only a 12.
The ballista goes what? Oh, well, actually, let me ask you this before I put words in your mouth. Are you using your primary action with your bow and then the ballista, or the ballista and then pulling out your bow for a...
So I was using the ballista to hit them. The plan was ballista and then bail off the side.
Okay, that would count.
To hide.
Okay, that would count as your secondary action then.
Okay, cool.
So So you guys hear ka-chunk as this enormous ballista fires off, and they're just moving so fast. You just miss it by the skin of your teeth. They survive. Zach, we will go to you Next, you are in the bottom tower. What are you doing?
Top tower. Top tower, the top right tower.
I'm sorry. Yes, sorry. You are in the top tower. Excuse me.
Just as we look at the map, but I guess bottom tower compared to the altar. Anyway,
yeah.
Halloweth is going to pull out 2 of his fire arrows. The Beery so lovely crafted him.
Which ones are you aiming for? The 2 closer to Beery or the now...
Wait, this is going to depend slightly on the design of the fire arrows. So I'm going to turn to Beery for a second. When the fire arrows hit, if I remember correctly, the fire arrows are designed as in there's a little encasement of fire on the tip, which means that when they hit, they go poof.
They splash. It's like a napalm arrow.
Right, exactly. So Halloweth is going to pick the 2. So there were 9, now there's 8. How are the? Can you? This is very
here.
important.
Let me describe it to you like this.
Where are they?
One by Beery has gone down, fully sunk. I rolled really well.
Yeah.
There are 2 now. At this point, in the seconds that this has happened, probably about 3 or 4 feet away from Beery, who has lunged to grab the cat and is pinning it down. Sort of. I want to say probably Beery, you're on your knees at the very least, maybe not fully prone. We'll have you make an athletics check when your turn comes around. But for now, there are 2 by Beery and an additional 6 closer to the altar, which is probably another 20 feet.
Okay. Of the 6, he's going to aim for the middle 2. So 2 and 4.
Done. Okay. Make me... Well, this is how we crafted these. So you're going to pull out one called shot and then another called shot for the second?
Not necessarily called shot because it doesn't need to be. They're fire arrows.
Cool. So then let me
ask you.
So
they're just aiming towards, so he's going to pull out 2, he's going to set them on his bow and aim for 2 and 4 to have a 2 arrow split.
Got it.
2 and 4 just in the center of them and waiting for the arrows to explode.
Make me a roll.
Oh my god.
Twice.
Because it's no hang on. So no cool shot means I don't have to lose a d6 because
you do not have to lose a d6 if you are not making this a called shot.
No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I beat my target number by
so you're aiming
20.
for you're trying to hit the parry score of the Nazgul.
20.
That hits.
Oh.
Okay. That's for the, I'm assuming, does that count because I shot them both at the same time?
So that's going to count for 1. You're going to need to make another roll for the second one.
Come on.
Did you Gandalf it? Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had a plan for those fire arrows if you Gandalfed it, and here we go. Okay. So I'm going to describe it like this. Halloweth, it's been 5 seconds, and you know exactly what you need to do. Bow back, swing. The fire arrow pierces into the robe, and it ignites. And the robe starts moving like one of those wacky inflatable arm-waving tube men, but it's on fire. The second... The second one on a Gandalf, I know what you're doing. The second one on a Gandalf does the same thing and erupts into smoke. And on a Gandalf, some of the liquid from the accelerant that Beery attached goes on to another one and takes 5 points of fire damage and is currently on fire. He will roll 1d6 during his turn to take more damage.
The Wraith is on fire.
Halloweth is just bringing the firestorm. I love it.
Oh my God.
I was hoping for it to shatter and kind of go onto all.
So
like each one was going to go.
Because you're aiming into a cloth, it's if you had told me you were aiming for if you had told me you were aiming for the floor, it might have spread and done less like all of them would have taken a d6 of fire damage, but
Mm-hmm.
you have successfully eliminated 2.
And then a third is on fire.
And then a third is currently on fire. Well, no, actually, the one that was shot with the arrow from nowhere is down. And then the 2 that are on fire are also running around. And then a fourth of the 9 is on fire. Still has his wits about him.
3 on fire, 1 dead.
Yes.
Excellent.
Tariel.
Well, 2 dead because the one that Tariel hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Tariel.
That's another for the count.
Yeah.
Hey.
Keeping score. Tariel, did you attack with your ranged attack yet?
Yeah. I mean, other than the
right,
failed shot that I just took.
that was the failed shot. Sauron, or excuse me, not Sauron, Elrond. Sorry, there's a lot of Rons here. Is also going to try and take out the one from you, Beery. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That misses. The ballista, you watch Tariel as he goes to press it in. The chain, or the chain, the thing holding the arrow that you knock it back on, the string breaks. It is so old, it shatters completely. And he just draws his sword, jumps down, and is getting ready to fight. I will ask, Beery, there's 2 Nazgul coming at you. What do you do in this moment?
After wrestling this cat to the ground, and now he's got it in his powerful dwarven hands, he's going to stand up, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
Because I'm sure cat, like,
yeah, no, there's going to be some wrangling you might need to do, but tell me what you're doing, and I'll make you make the rolls.
He's going to attempt to have him by like the scruff, so he can't do nothing. He's going to stand up, and he's going to hold Cat Sauron up to the Nazgul and say hello to my little friend, in like a threatening, like, I will hurt him if you get near me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Make me a persuasion check, but ill favor.
You got it. Okay. Not great. 20.
With a 20, though it might beat your target number, their level, actually, let me roll for this. I don't want to completely leave you in the dark.
20 done.
8.
Say hello to my little friend, Don.
You haven't stopped them moving closer, but they are advancing on you the same way they advanced on Frodo. Like, oh, you're dead. You're dead as soon as you're dead. They're not outright attacking you because they watch one of them go down and arrows are flying everywhere. And it seems like they might know that they're outnumbered.
Oh, is that fear I see? Is that his turn?
That would be your turn. Yeah. Getting up, doing that. Because, getting up might be your action, saying what you had. Basically, the way, it's been a while since we've had combat. So just as a refresher. Yeah. When you basically get to roll, you get one thing to roll a dice and one thing that's like movement, drinking a potion, throwing something to someone else, saying something, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And again,
that's perfect.
Okay, cool. That is going to be all of your turns. Am I correct? Have I missed anyone? Okay.
Could I, for my second does both my arrows, because I shot them at the same time,
we're going to count that as 2 because one would be the called, or even if it's not a called shot, one would be the primary action and the other would be the secondary.
That's fine.
Even if it's simultaneous. Yeah, just so you don't metagame too much.
That's totally fine.
Okay, cool. So we are now going to move to the the melee portion. Please pick your stances as we get this going.
And we have exciting music.
Yeah, let me get the exciting music. You hang on just 1 second. Okay. So, with the volley portion over, you successfully killed or disabled 3 of these Nazgul. 2 of them are approaching Beery. and the remaining 4 are advancing on him, but also looking around to find all of you. I'm going to go ahead and make a group awareness check. Oh, that one popped out.
Bailed over the corner and I'm hiding.
That's right, you are hiding. So everybody here make me a stealth check. Except Beery. They know exactly where you are. Actually,
I made
it.
You made it?
Yeah, I got 66.
Finally!
Yeah, that's true. All right, Zach, you pass. Charlotte, you pass. Tori does not. Oh, shoot, the music isn't on loop. Sorry.
I Gandalfed that.
Oh, my goodness.
Charlotte!
I rolled an Eye of Sauron.
Oh, so you would watch as 3 of them start coming towards you, Tanel.
Cool.
Up on that, that you bail over to behind where that sort of far corner is. They see you. They know exactly where you are, and they're coming for you.
Oh, God.
The
Great.
last one is going to be sort of wandering around. Not wandering, but looking very closely. Because the one on fire is still coming towards you. All right. Here's how this is going to work. You've had your volley round. The Nazgul are now going to make their check. And they are going to move. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces of movement. So Tanel, they are right by the ladder. They will be in combat range next turn. Now, strictly speaking, movement and feet is not a thing, but for the purpose of this fight, because it was potentially a 9 on 4 or 5. Or 1, 2, yes, 5 with Elrond. We're gonna move some spaces. So the Nazgul have 5 spaces. You all have 4 when you're in combat.
Okay.
So Tanel, they are very close to you.
Excellent.
Everybody give me your stances, because I want to know what everybody is going to be in. Will you pull out your sword and do physical combat, or are you going to keep from range? So Tori?
I am going to be in the open position, since they've seen me.
Got it. Halloweth?
Halloweth is going. I mean, I'm in a tower, so I guess I start in rearward. But I have plans to not be.
Okay, cool. So if you want to not be in rearward at the beginning of this next turn, you would need to be in that position.
So I have to use the movement now.
You would have to. So technically, it costs an action to switch
to change
your stance. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, you'd just be, an extra d6, 1 less d6, defensive.
No, no, that's totally fine. But so can I move before this is taken? As in, or
yes.
does it? Do I have?
Yeah,
to
I would say you can move and you can choose your stance here.
Okay. So elves, just based on what we know, elves are very light.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
They can walk on snow even when hobbits are going.
That is also true, yes.
Halloweth is going to get as far away and try and get basically to the altar by getting his cloak and using it as kind of like a paraglider down. Into, I guess, forward, if that, into the...
So... I don't necessarily think you could use the cloak as a parachute. It's a thick sort of, it's light, but it's thick. You could, if you wanted to, use your turn to move across the chain with an
I was going to say,
check.
can I move halfway across the chain and jump?
I'll allow that. Yes, you can move. Are you jumping on next to Beery? Where are you jumping to?
Basically next to the altar. He's gonna try and...
I don't know if you could theoretically get from the altar to the middle of the chain.
Okay.
I'm sorry, from the middle of the chain to the altar.
That's fine.
Yeah.
How... Okay, no, that's fine. Can you point, just using your mouse, where all the Nazgul actually are right now?
Right. So 2 of them are by this first pew approaching Beery.
Are they on fire as well?
Those ones are not, no.
Okay. Can I jump between the 2? I'm going to try and jump between those 2.
Yes. Make me an athletics check. This is going to actually, I'll have you make 2 athletics checks, so it's not one big thing. Okay. Make an athletics check to get to the center of this chain in between the 2.
Yes, I make that 1.
Okay. Make another athletics check to land with grace in between the 2.
Yes, I also do that.
Okay. You are there. Now I'm going to say that's your movement, that's your action. I will allow a secondary action. It's just not something you can do to roll dice.
That's fine. He's going to take out Eglos.
Okay.
Actually, no, you know what? Fucking flavor. He's going to get out Beery's hammer.
Yeah!
He's gonna use Beery's hammer for that.
So are you Tank. So just to make sure I'm understanding this clearly, are you dropping down to hit?
Like he's gonna come down on like off the chain with Beery's hammer and just like squash one down with the force of like 40 feet, however tall the tower is.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, that was cool as shit. Yeah, I'll allow you to make an attack roll. Hang on though, because you're doing this from, it's probably about 30-ish feet up. Make it with ill favor, because you're gonna have to aim, and it's a weapon you have. Do you have anything in axes?
No.
Okay. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Roll me. It's gonna be a hard hit.
Yeah, that's
fair. You're old enough, and this is cool enough. I will allow you to roll 1d12, and we'll call it 2d6s.
Okay. Okay.
Did you roll?
You did not.
What did you roll?
No, not quite, but I did roll. Need like 2. Both my d6s are 6s.
And then what did you? And a 10?
Yeah. So it's 22 with 2 6s.
You know what this means, right?
It was
Since
10
he
and
hit
2 6s.
with 6s. He's going horn first. The horn of the anvil is coming down first.
Okay, so in a move I was not expecting to backfire, 2 6s means... Actually, Halloweth, Max, I apologize for upending this. You've got your choice. Are you doing 2 extra d6s of piercing damage, or are you flat ending it with bludgeoning damage? Because whatever you do is going to let you roll d6s to potentially flatten this thing.
Yeah, I'm actually going hammer first, like
squashing
this Nazgul.
Okay.
From 30 feet in the air.
That's amazing.
Roll me 2d6s for bludgeoning damage.
8 with 1d6.
Okay, hang on.
One of the
Hang on, I gotta make sure. I did not expect this to
Oh.
You silly bastard. This is amazing.
I can't believe I agreed to this. Because the rest of you would watch as the 8 damage from the hammer and the additional 6 swak literally crumple the body to the ground. Zach, you have taken out a Nazgul in a single turn that was coming for Beery. This Nazgul that is approaching with 2 of its fellows watches as one of them gets taken down by another arrow, and another one gets crushed from seemingly out of nowhere as this hammer comes down, and it's being wielded by this elf. Halloweth, please describe for me what happens as you land.
So he's run across the chain. He's in stealth. No one can see him. He's leapt from a chain 30 feet in the air. And doesn't he just count the squares? You said they're each 10 feet. He has leapt basically 15 feet across and 30 feet down, like hammer really raised right behind him, and comes down. You said right by the altar there were 2. Right?
They're right by the first pew, which is about 10 feet from the altar. You're right in the middle.
Yeah, okay. And there were 2 Nazgul, right? That were right there. He goes for the one on the left.
Okay.
So he's gone absolutely crumples it. Hammer hits the ground first with the Nazgul. So his feet are like in the air upwards, like slamming down.
Thor Ragnarok into
exactly
the...
that. Exactly that, right into the ground. And then he turns to the one on the right. So the one on the right is not, he turns looking north, let's say, to the one on the right. And there's a glint in Hallowe's eyes. He picks up the hammer from those crumpled robes. And he looks behind, notices the crater, and standing between him and the crater is him and one remaining Nazgul that you can see.
Yeah, that... Holy shit, that was a turn. Okay.
The power of friendship, folks.
Oh my god.
Friendship.
So glad I kept that hammer.
Wow.
That's amazing, buddy.
Okay. I don't even remember who's up next. It's
I think it's me.
next. Yeah, or no, sorry, it is you, Tariel.
We're talking stances.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on
stances.
stances.
We're still on stances.
You got the surprise volley round and the first. Okay, Tariel, what are you doing up in your little tower?
I'll stay in rearward.
Okay.
I'm reading here that an attacker may get either moderate or greater advantage depending on their circumstances. So, for example, they may gain 1d6 if they're attacking from the high ground.
Okay.
Which I am. They may gain 2d6s if the defender is hindered, like for example on fire.
Nice.
So I'm wondering if I get 2 of those, 2 additional d6s.
I will say you can get an extra d6. Well, you're in rearward, so
right. So I do a scan check.
Halloweth was going because he chose the forward position. Those always go first.
Right.
If you are in the rearward, you will potentially go later.
Okay.
But if you're staying up there, I will allow you to get an extra 2d6 on the one on fire, or 1 extra d6 on any of the others because you passed your stealth check.
Okay.
Meantime, Beery.
Charlotte, you want to take that shot?
Well, she can't take the shot yet.
I can't.
Sorry.
She's in rear
it's
forward.
We're still setting up, but I gave Halloweth that opportunity because he's in forward to just get it out of the way. So once the Nazgul have their go, then we're gonna figure all of that out.
Beery's gonna be in the defensive standpoint because he has just his shield and is holding on to Cat Sauron.
Okay.
As if a weapon.
As a weapon. Okay.
Well, he's just like trying to ward things off.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, great. So here's what's going to happen. All of the remaining 5 Nazgul are going to be in the forward position. And Halloweth, because you have already had your turn, we are going to skip yours that turn, or that time. We are then going to go Tinel in the open, Beery in the defensive, and Tariel in the rearward. So that's turn order. When we come back to that, Halloweth, you will be able to go first, and then the Nazgul, and then everybody else. That makes sense?
Yep.
Primo.
Right? All right. Perfect. Give me 1 second. Tinel.
This is great.
Then Beery. Then Tariel. Oh, and then Elrond is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I totally forgot about him.
And our mystery
Ronnie.
rearward character.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Yeah, Elrond is also going to choose forward position and is going to use his movement 1, 2, 3, 4 to get halfway to you, Beery. Okay. So, my turn. Tinel. Remind everybody of your parry score, please.
It is 20.
It is 20. All right. So, these 3 Nazgul, seeing you in the fog, also enter it. And I'm going to go ahead and actually ask you to make an awareness check for me.
Okay, hold on. I am looking at the map, I'm on the left side.
Oh,
not
excuse
in the
me, you're on
mist.
the left side.
Yeah, so,
okay.
Sorry,
no,
I
my
meant to
mistake.
make that clear.
No, that's okay.
I bailed
that's okay.
to the left.
You did say, you did say bail to the left. That's my mistake. Okay, so they are going to be in forward.
Okay.
I have to beat a 20 3 separate times. Now,
Jesus.
I am letting you all know, if I roll a 6 here, there is the potential to have piercing damage. And with piercing damage comes being stabbed by a Morgul blade.
Cool.
There will be a series of checks if that happens. I'll let you know if I roll a 6.
Cool.
Ooh, baby, come on.
I do. And I roll an 11. Nope, that's 15. No, that's 10. That's a 23. Okay, so that's 1 hit with a 6 against you, Tori.
Yeah.
That's an 11. That's a 21. That's a 24. That's another successful hit. No 6s on that one. 2. That's a 10. That's a 15. That's a 16, and no 6s. All right, so 2 of them successfully hit, and one of them has the potential to pierce. So Tori, you are going to take, or Tarnell is going to take 6 points of damage with a potential for piercing damage to be stabbed by a Morgul blade. Now, you're also going to take an additional 2 piercing damage, but I am going to ask you to make what is more or less going to be, in D&D terms, a saving throw.
Cool.
You have the chance to, despite getting injured, resist the stab and be quick enough to not let it sink too deep into you.
Okay.
Now, I will allow you to sort of tell me what you're going to be doing to resist this or move out of the way quickly. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I think what she's going to do is honestly just grab the mithril hilt of her sword and sort of like lower herself, because she's just going to pull it out and strike right up. She's sort of like bracing herself.
Okay.
And pulling all of her strength for her next swing.
Okay. In a fury of, and remember, you do have fury in the fire.
I was just about to ask if I
Yeah.
that.
You can activate when it's your go. You all watch as Tanel performs this dexterous acrobatic feat trying to defend herself. She does take a cut on the arm and another one in her side, and you hear her cry out as I'm going to ask you then to make an athletics check. On a successful athletics check, you will resist the Morgul evilness and potentially not be cursed.
Cool.
Don't be cursed.
I
Don't be cursed.
think I do. Yeah, I pass it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Despite the piercing damage, you successfully get out of the way fast enough. You're taking damage, but it's not a pierce. It's not the way Frodo and, it's got to stay in there a while, all things considered. All right,
So that was 8 damage total.
That was 8 damage total. Yes, 6 plus the 2. Okay. Aluith, the one you didn't crush with the hammer, is going to attempt to attack you. And you are so close that it's going to quick step back and it's going to aim for your neck. So I'm going to roll on D12, and it's also in the forward position, 4D6. It's 10. It's 19. That is excuse me. This is a called shot, even though he's in the forward position. What's your parry score?
18.
I rolled a 17.
Oh, that is not enough.
Oh my God. Okay.
My microphone peaked heavily there.
Yeah.
Oops. That was a
No,
lot.
you're good.
You lunge so fast out of the way, but you feel just the faintest tip of the blade, the wind pass by your throat as you duck out of the way. The one by the altar is going to let out a shriek. I would ask all of you to make, yet again, saving throws. So this is going to be... do we have Hearten checked out for all of you?
I do.
I
do?
mine.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to try and be creative, but I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make an Hearten check. The elves will have whatever they have if it's in there. If they have crossed it out, it's 1d12 and 2d6s.
I don't know.
1d12 and 2d6s?
What? Yeah, it'll be 1d12 and 2d6s.
Why?
Yeah.
The Nazgul is going to shriek. This is more or less a saving throw to see if you are rattled by the shriek.
Right, no, I
yours.
understand that, but I only have one box filled in, so...
Oh, it's filled. Excuse me, that's my fault.
It's a standard. Elves have a standard
Yeah,
too.
that is the standard thing for
then
elves.
why do I only have one filled in?
I'm not
Hold on,
sure.
let me
I could be
finish
wrong
it.
about that. That might be
No,
when we
I
roll
like
my
it.
character.
I like
have
it.
2d6. I have 2 dots on mine.
Okay,
Where the hell is it?
Also, when I was
We
filling
may
out my-
okay, then we may have added that, Zach.
That may
Oh,
have
really?
been something you added through the campaign.
Yeah.
As you.
So sorry.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's just the one.
Make an Enhearten roll for me, everybody.
I passed mine.
Okay.
Passed.
Passed.
I don't have it on my sheet.
Okay, that's fine. Take 1d12 and 2d6s for that. We'll just say that's sort of the flat.
Yeah.
So I
'Cause
should
you-
roll
you
2d6s
have that-
too? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yes, yeah, 1d12 and 2d6s. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault.
It's a fail.
It's a fail. Okay. So Beery fails.
Still a fail for me.
All right, so Beery and
Oh wait, no, it's not.
oh, amazing.
The underline, it's a 9, not a 6.
It's a 9, not a
so
6. There we
I'm
go.
Good. I'm
Okay.
good. I passed. I
Okay,
passed with one.
so Beery,
Yes.
Beery, you are going to roll with 1 less d6 on whatever next check that you make. Because this
bastard.
screech pierces into your ears and just, you almost drop the cat. You almost drop the shield. But you hold tight, and this thing has rattled you to the core. It's like one of those air horns at a sports game when you weren't expecting it from the person right behind you. And that is all of the Nazgul, because 3 of them are dead. Halloweth, you're back up. Or no, excuse me. It's secondary action for the shriek. Which
Never
king's
gonna
gonna
get
go?
to go, am I?
Which king's gonna go after Beery? He's gonna use his movement, and Beery, remind me of your target score, or your parry score, excuse me.
When he's underground with his shield, 22.
Do you get additional parry score when you're underground?
Durin's way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, well, my 1d12 and 3d6 seems a little paltry now. Oh, hang on. That's a 22. That is an 8, 2 5s, and a 4.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Bring it.
okay.
That's
Okay.
not great.
All right. Max. This guy seems a little bit taller. This guy seems a little bit wider, stronger, and he's got this ornamental kind of thing on his robes. And when he hits you, you can't move the shield up fast enough. And the sword grazes just by your shoulder blade neck area and cuts just where the chainmail stops. And instead of taking the typical 3 damage from a Morgul blade, because this is the Witch King of Angmar, it's now 6.
Whoa.
So you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Halloweth, you're up. And you are technically close enough that you would be considered in combat with...
Wait, Beery was skipped.
Wait, why is Halloweth up?
Because I'm in
So
forward.
the Nazgul are going. They were all in the forward position.
Oh, right.
We are
okay.
now revamping back. So
Halloweth.
Halloweth is in forward, then Tariel in open,
Yeah,
then
I
Beard.
thought-
I'm
Tenel
not
and-
in open, I'm in rearward.
Yeah, Tenel in open, Beery in defense, Tariel in real work.
I thought we all got a turn, and then it was Halloweth again.
Yeah, because now
Did
I've
anyone-
gone
sorry,
once.
did anyone not get a
Halloweth's
turn?
gone twice.
None of us
I've-
got a turn.
Yeah.
I've had my opening volley, and that's it.
Hang on. Did I do
Yeah.
this wrong? Hang on. Yes, I did this wrong. My mistake. Sorry.
Gotta keep track of
Tenel.
it, you know.
Sorry. Yeah, no. That's
No, you're fine.
I tried to swing it creatively. Tenel, you are up.
Cool. Yeah. So after that lovely little attack, I am gonna do my Fury in the Fire
Okay.
and just go just full rage. So like I said, just kneels down and just pulls straight up
Mm-hmm.
for the Nazgul in front of her with
Okay.
King's Shadow.
Okay. Cool. Now,
Okay.
a couple of things to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Tenel, You have only just recently unlocked this rage inside of you. Tell me what you're thinking about as you feel it bubble up.
Okay. Huh, all right. Okay. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay, hold on. Repeat that. I want to make sure I'm doing everything right.
So the way Fury in the Fire works is it channels an inner rage. And when I mentioned it when you were fighting the Balrog, something when the Fury dies down may happen to you as something you feel snaps.
Right.
You are stronger, you are faster, you are better than everybody here. And yet, so tell me what goes through your mind as this anger, this rage, this sense of superiority fills you.
It's the rage that she still feels of how Halbarad rejected her immediately when they met again. And it's still unresolved, and she realizes she hasn't proved herself yet.
Perfect.
And that's the anger.
Make me a roll.
Okay.
As a reminder, Tori,
you
crit on an 11 because of your reforged sword, and you get an extra d6 because this is an enemy of Sauron.
So
it's a servant of Sauron.
So it's the damage, 3 damage plus 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Make me a roll.
Could I ask if Fury in the Fire is from the weapon? Is that the virtue of the
Fury
weapon?
in the Fire is from Tanel.
Yeah.
That is a custom thing created by me for Tanel when she unlocked trauma.
Her own emotions.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah, trauma.
Yeah.
21.
A 21 hits. So excellent. That Nazgul takes...
3.
What did you roll on the d12?
A 9.
A 9. Okay, so it doesn't crit exactly.
So I get 2d6 from Fury in the Fire and 1 extra d6 for King's Shadow.
Sorry. No,
on top of this damage. Or is it just...
No. So the extra 2d6 are to roll to hit.
Oh, okay.
That is from Fury in the Fire. The damage is the 1 extra d6 from the sword.
Sorry. Okay, gotcha.
No, you're good. You're good. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
That would be 8 damage from King's Shadow.
Okay, 8 damage from King's Shadow onto 6. I give them numbers. So you are doing 8 damage to 6. Still up, still going.
Damn.
You hear as the shriek it lets out. It's in pain, and it's not doing well. Beery. Secondary action for you.
Secondary action, I can't attack again.
No.
But I can move.
Something that wouldn't require a dice roll. Yeah, you can move. Tanel, your secondary action.
She is going to sort of she's going to continue to move to the other side of that chest just to get some space in between her and the literally 3 Nazgul coming at her.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We'll say you're to the left of that chest by the bones and skeleton of the big thing.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Beery, you're up.
Okay. As he sees Halloweth kind of come down with his hammer and smash a Nazgul, he's gonna kind of glance over as if he took a glancing wound from the Witch King of Angmar, apparently. Damn it. He's gonna look at Halloweth and he's gonna look at his hammer and back at Halloweth. Count as mine. And is going.
I'll let him have that. I'm gonna write that down.
No. There's no handouts here.
Okay.
I want a silhouette of this on a t-shirt where Beery is pointing up. That counts as mine, and Halloweth is just in the air about to bring.
Yeah.
Now, Don. So since Halloweth brought the rain of fire down, is there like residual burning oil around here?
With this one left that is still on you, no. The fire is on one of the ones that is after Tanel. Oh, which reminds me, I did not. Yeah, that one's gonna take 5 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah.
To number 8. All right, cool.
How many? Can you? Sorry, really quickly before this happens, can you point out exactly where all the where are all the remaining Nazgul?
No worries, no worries. All right, so there is one Nazgul by the pews here, where Beery is backing up with the cat. Halloweth, you're here in here as well.
Okay, so we're facing the same one down.
Yes, you're both facing the same one. Yes.
Okay.
There are 3 in this general area going after Tinel. There is another one, or excuse me, there is another one also going, there are 2 by you and by Beery and 1 by you, Halloweth.
Where exactly is, so there's one by Beery by the pews. Is the one near me to the left or the right of those pews there? Is it?
It would be.
I thought there was one like right directly. I can't point right directly between, like, say I landed in the square, the bottom square by the altar. No, the one left.
Oh, this
square
one?
left.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I landed in that one, and I assumed the other Nazgul was going to be 1 square up.
So this guy was 1 square up, but he approached Beery. So you are now behind the one that was threatening Beery. So there are now 2 advancing on Beery. You are behind both of them, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
so there's 2 in the center altar. There are 3 attacking Tinel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is accounting for all 5 because 4 of them went down in round 1.
Which one is on fire?
The one after Tinel.
Okay, cool.
Cool. No worries. Tariel.
No, so all fire is being distinguished, or
except for the one that's on fire. Tariel, you are on deck. Beery, you are up.
Okay.
And in combat with the Witch King of Angmar.
He's currently holding a cat and a shield.
Yes.
You know, he's gonna try. God, man, there's just not much he can do. He's not letting this cat go.
Yeah.
What he's going to do is try and get low and drive that shield forward.
Okay.
Just trying to, also give Halloweth a little bit of like space
towards me.
Yeah. Oh, towards you. Yeah, let's go.
If you can push it towards, if you can push it towards me to pincer, we'll pincer it between me so that I can kind of push it between me and the crater.
It's great. Yeah, he's gonna drive this thing back.
Drive it kind of northwest.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is similar to what you did with Elrond. So I'm gonna ask. Make me an athletics check here. This would be something you're trying to like force somebody back on.
While holding a cat. There we go. There's a 6.
Okay.
$28.
28.
Nice.
With a 28. With a 28, I will say you catch the Witch King off guard enough that when you hunker down and start charging, he's gonna back out of the way, and I'm actually gonna make a contested athletics check. Let's see what happens here.
Bring it.
He is able to sort of almost dodge out, not necessarily out of the way, but he is brought back a couple of steps. I will say you're now closer to this first row of pews of the 3, so closer to Halloweth. You've moved him about 10 feet, but you haven't done any damage.
Is Sauron saying anything?
Oh, right. It's been a few seconds. Make me an awareness check. Let's see if you can, in the heat of battle, hear what he's saying. Because contrary to popular belief, most battlefields don't have little quips and japes on them.
I feel like this is very apropos, but it's an Eye of Sauron.
The dice tell the story, friends. No, if he is saying anything, you are so locked in. There's no chance.
He's just ragdolling this cat as he's driving his shield into the
100%. Oh my god, this is so wild. Remind. Oh, yo, go ahead.
Sorry, no. His secondary action is to protect companion if you can get close to Halloweth. Protect companion.
I don't think you could protect companion this turn. You could do it to the cat if you wanted to.
So he's trying to keep it out of harm.
Yeah. Okay.
Protecting Sauron. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. That's a theoretical. Okay. Protect companion. So that'll be 1d6 less if he tries to escape. The clutches. Go ahead and make me. Actually, no, you don't need to, because Protect Companion is just a battle action. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, locked in. Tariel, you're up.
Okay.
That's it.
How many Nazgul are in Beery's proximity at this moment?
2.
Just the Witch King and is there like another guy?
There's another guy
coming at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to take aim at the Witch King.
Okay.
I'm going to. How many hope points do we have left?
So fellowship points are a pool. Hope points you got individually.
Oh, okay. Well, I apparently have not been keeping track of those. So
that's okay. I can go back and find it for you.
Okay,
I will say I know you have some because I gave you a lot in the last few episodes.
Okay.
You can go ahead and use one. We'll figure out how many are there.
Is that a fellowship? I've been keeping track. Is that a fellowship point that you
fellowship I've been keeping track of. Hope points I've not been keeping track of.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, so for being in rearward stance, I make a scan check first, correct?
No. So rearward just means
rearward
you
says
would have...
my main action is I do scan.
Read it to me again.
Yeah.
Your main action, you scan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, have I been playing this system entirely wrong in the rearward?
I don't know.
With a bunch of elves.
Okay, hold on. For preparing your shot. Rearward
are you calling it prepared
cool
shot?
Okay,
yes. So sorry, this is why it works differently. So Halloweth and Tanel picked the called shot thing as their sort of additional bonus feature. You picked Gleam of Wrath. So if you were to do a called shot, it would take your main action.
Got it. Okay,
yeah,
all right, got it. Cool. Okay. So
if you still want to do a prepared shot, you absolutely can.
Well, I mean, I just figure in the course of all of this, what has been happening over the last few seconds is that Tariel has picked her target and has been following him as he's been moving along.
Yeah, Tariel.
You know what I mean? So since she passed her stealth check, nobody knows she's up there yet. I want to be able to take real good aim at this bitch, and I know I also have some dice advantages because I'm up top, but I know the Witch King's not on fire, but he is staggered, correct?
Oh,
like a bird of prey.
We're gonna let the dice decide this. I'm gonna roll. I'll give him 60-40 advantage on a 7 or higher when I roll a d12. Actually, no, on an 8 or higher, he will be... On an 8 or higher, he will be staggered. On a 7 or lower, he will be normal. Okay. Oh, hang on. Fell out. That's a Gandalf, unfortunately.
That's fine.
No.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So I will say, if you want to take a rearward called shot, you will have 1 extra d6 because you have the height advantage. But the prepared shot is taking away a d6. So that would be just a regular flat roll trying to beat a parry score.
Okay, well then I'll use one of my hope points, so that takes me back up to 2. So I'm calling with 2 d6s now, correct? Is that how that maths out? So my basic attack is I get 2 d6s for both.
Okay. Yes. So you would have a
We're adding 1 for height. We're taking 1 away for a called shot. We're putting 1 back in for hope. Right.
Roll me 1 d12 and 3 d6s. Which one are you aiming for? Witch King?
The Witch King.
Okay, great. You're trying to be a 20.
Get him. Go get him.
That's a 6, a 5, and a 4. So a 14. I just got it. Just passed my...
So you pass your target number.
I don't hit him.
You do not hit the target number.
This
Fury,
motherfucker is
you
not
would watch,
doing it today.
Quick as a flash, the Witch King rips out his sword and deflects the arrow in midair as it clunks down to the ground. He looks up at you, Tariel, now aware of your presence. And you have lost the element of surprise.
Okay.
Cool.
And he's going to look up at you and go, "Fool." And we are now back to the top of the order when all of the Nazgul get to go.
Oh, goody!
Yay!
Oh
Okay.
my god.
First and foremost, I'm going to roll for fire damage first on the one that's on fire. That's another 5. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Is he dead?
No, you think I gave the
Fuck.
Nazgul 10 hit points?
I don't know. Maybe.
I just want to point out that no matter which of these freaking dice I've used tonight, except for the one Gandalf I've rolled, I have not rolled anything higher than like a 7.
Oh no.
So I don't know who cursed these, but
Okay.
That sounds like me in the Helm's Deep episode, right? Getting to catch a breath.
I'm supposed to be good at archery, and like no matter what,
You're a little rattled.
I'm
You're a little
I'm
rattled.
a little rattled.
But it's also the Witch King.
I know,
Yeah,
but it
at
was
least
gonna
it
be
is
such a cool
cinematic.
thing I was gonna do if I got it.
At least it wasn't like a miss. It was a cool like deflection. That's
I
kind
know,
of cool at
I
least.
know, but you guys are all doing cool stuff. I want to do cool stuff.
You want to do cool stuff? You want to do
But
cool stuff?
before the Nazgul go, do we see any more mystery archer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the top of the turn. I'll allow you all to make a scan check.
Yeah.
Hey, mystery man, reveal
I want to know
yourself.
where they are and help, please.
Oh, I wish I had better scan.
Just kidding.
Oh no, I got it. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep, I passed.
Yeah.
13, whatever 13 plus 8 is, 20 something.
Yeah,
Oh,
fantastic. You all see Rayval hiding in the doorway with another arrow.
No!
Sorry, I know I just
Followed
peeked.
us in.
Oh, it's shadowing us. My
Aw,
baby.
Poetry,
Rayval.
poetry boy.
My little baby. Oh my
He
god.
must be shitting himself.
I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite moment in all of the things that we've done.
I'm gonna start crying. That's so sweet of him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's gonna get to go after you, Tariel, at the end of this turn. I skipped over him because he used his action to hide and be visible, but yeah, no longer. All right, so Nazgul time. Tanel.
Yeah.
3 of them are going to still be coming after you.
Cool.
So your parry score is a 20.
Uh-huh.
That is a 10. That is an 18. That's a 19.
Oh
Oh,
god.
okay. That is, that's 2 6s. That's a 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That hits with 2 6s.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay. And
Yeah,
then the
they're 10.
third is 10. 6. That's a 16. It does not hit. However, I'm going to roll the 2d6s.
Yep.
Piercing damage. It's a 1 and a 5. So that's 6 plus an additional 3. So you're going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. And you've
Cool.
taken, I believe, is it 17 points up until now?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Is it always me?
Does 10 like yelp out? Is it
Yeah.
obvious that she's
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, you watch as these 3 successful, or excuse me, this 1 successful hit. She's fast. She's moving out of the.
What?
Wait, hang on. I have to remember what you roll. Because the thing that I didn't tell you
it
during the
was
Balrog
athletics.
episode. No. The thing that happens during your
Oh.
Balrog episode is that you're faster, so your parry score goes up 1. Hang on.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Did I? Yeah, I don't
No,
think I
it
wrote that
still
down.
hits. It still hits.
It's
I don't
Damn
think
it.
it came. No, I'm sorry. That does not exist. Sorry, that was
Yeah,
a
I was
mechanic.
about to
I'm
say,
gonna
I
cut
don't-
that part. Yeah, no,
Happening.
that
I
doesn't.
was about-
Sorry, I got my mechanics confused because there's 9.
I
there's
don't know how to
9.
feel right now.
No, you're good. You're
While
good.
we're in it, while we're just in a cut, is there a because how are the Nazgul going twice before I get to do another action?
So there are 3 of them in the forward position. So rather than have them
Oh,
all,
okay.
Mhm.
yeah, they're
I
all in
didn't
the
realize they were
forward
all
position.
forward.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, they're
Makes
all
sense. Okay,
forward.
cool.
All right, so Tanel, you are going to take 9 points of damage. You
Cool.
also need to make me an athletics check to make sure that the piercing doesn't go deep enough.
Cool. Actually, grab 1 extra. It's an Eye of Sauron.
Oh. 10.
Okay. You guys hear Tanel
Hits, man.
cry. out. The loudest you have ever heard.
Wait, hold on.
Her scream.
Don't we have a thing where we can re-roll on have someone? Wasn't that a mechanic that we had?
It is a mechanic. You technically, it has to be unanimous.
Oh, yeah.
Spend a fellowship point to get to re-roll an Eye of Sauron.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, obviously.
Well, yeah. If we can agree that now, like, does it have to be before, or can it be like now?
It's it's after the Eye of Sauron is rolled, and it has to be a unanimous decision.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, I'm voting for if we're doing that now. If we can do that now,
Tariel,
I can. We have 6 fellowship points.
I think it's a once a day thing.
It
right?
is a once a day. It is a once a day thing,
Oh
and because mechanically, it's like I don't want to metagame too much. Like you got hit, but
yeah,
I'll allow you to re-roll just as a mechanic. You can kind of draw on the power of friendship. Use that fellowship point.
Gotten us this far.
Yeah,
you doing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Remove 1 fellowship point. Tanel, re-roll the d12.
Oh God. Sorry, I was being
10.
That was me being very selfish.
No, that's us being very selfish.
Saving yourself from
this
is why the neurodivergency therapy. You are saving yourself, and all of your friends agree that you need to do this thing. Stop thinking you're being
No, it's totally fine because
getting more gold-bladed is self-care.
No, it's totally fine because I rolled it again and got another Eye of Sauron. So it's fate. It's fate.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry's coming.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Tariel's coming. She's coming, girl.
Okay.
I mean, I might be down now.
So
I've taken,
you've taken 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
And Tanel, the blade pierces just in between where the shoulder meets the breastplate portion of the leather. It's just in between, and as good as this blacksmith in Rivendell is, and it pierces deep into your shoulder. And now we get to Halloweth, as you hear Tanel let out a blood-curdling scream.
I need to get over there, but I can't. I'd get the Nazgul. I'm right next
to
the
Nazgul. Could attack you if you want to use your movement. It would be an opportunity attack for the Nazgul.
No, he's gonna try and push that over there anyway. So he's gonna kind of fight his way over there.
Okay.
He's gonna use his initial. Yeah, this should work. So there's one right by him, kind of between him and the crater. Barry pushed him kind of between Halloweth and the crater, right? Okay, he's going to use his first kind of bonus action of a shove in the form of he still has the hammer, but like push him.
Oh, so using the handle to knock it off balance.
That's his like bonus action shove.
Okay, like Baldur's Gate kind of style. Yeah.
Sure. And then his movement, he's gonna then go in and have so that's gonna push him up like to another square. He's gonna use his main action to swing this hammer up and try and like uppercut this Nazgul into the crater.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say for that. You had momentum with you on the downswing.
Yeah.
This is a heavy hammer and you are strong. This is very much not a weapon you are proficient with.
No, that's fair.
So do me a favor and roll with 1d12, and I said 2d6s last time when you were in the air.
Yeah.
If you're still using the hammer, I will say make it 1 less d6.
I'm gonna spend one of my hope points.
Go ahead and use a hope point. You are in the forward position. So
also I get another one.
Yes, you would get that other one, but I'll say with this weapon, it's 1d12 and 1d6.
Yeah. So he's gonna.
Or actually, I'm sorry. You're on solid ground. Do you have anything in axes?
No, nothing.
Okay, so because you're in the forward position and you're using a hope point, you'll roll with 1d12 and 2d6s. Yeah. But
That's right. Okay.
Those two that I gave you from the gravity. Take
yeah,
that
no,
away.
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just write. I shall write that down after
Yeah.
the roll. Okay. I do beat my target number.
Do you
one.
really?
I got
Wait, hang
I
on,
rolled a 652. I was trying to beat a 12.
Okay, so you're not trying to beat your target number.
My athletics.
You're trying
it's
to
parry
beat their
score.
parry score. Yeah.
Oh, in which case, no, I didn't. I got a 13.
A 13 does not
Oh,
hit, unfortunately. You
Okay.
shove back, but does not hit.
Okay.
That's Halloweth. Tinel, you're up. You're still on your feet.
Come on, Tin!
God.
A lot of pain.
Okay. She's gonna take, just telling you the plan. She's gonna take one final swing and then book it over these bones down past the altar, like just get as far away as she can.
Okay. So here's what I will say. If you are trying to escape,
Yeah.
the D&D equivalent is a disengage.
Yeah, that's essentially
If you would like to, if your ultimate goal is to run away, I will allow you to move out of the way to spend your main action, but you will have to make an athletics check to avoid the opportunity attacks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. If I take another hit, I'm completely down.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
So the plan is, just so everyone knows, fully escape and switch to rearward on the next possible turn.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
So,
athletics.
Athletics check, and because you're doing it with your main action, make it with favor.
Okay, cool.
Because you're using up resources basically to not attack. I'll give you.
Yeah. I mean, I can't risk it.
Yeah.
Gandalf, there it fucking is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In doing that, Tinel with a Gandalf, I will say typically your movement is going to be, I said they were 5 for the Nazgul and 4 for you all, yes?
Yes, yeah.
You are going to be able to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. On a Gandalf, you are now on the left side of the altar towards the bottom of this map that you're looking at.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's for the
Okay.
I had to get out of there.
Yeah, no, you are fully out.
Okay.
Beery, you're up.
Nice.
Bye.
Hearing Tinel scream, hoping that he only heard that once, and now he heard it twice now, is not okay with him. He was planning on beelining to her, let's say north. But he's 100% gonna run to her this time. Can he get to her?
Yeah, I'd say, hang on, you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'd say you can be within range of Tinel.
Whatever it takes,
range of Tinel.
He's gonna get to her and protect companions.
So same deal. Witch King of Angmar is gonna get an attack of opportunity against you.
Whatever it takes.
Right, and you're in defensive, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, gotta beat a 22. He does not beat a 22. You manage to sidestep out of the way as clang, the Witch King's sword, it goes against your shield, and you hear the cat cry, and you sprint over to Tinel and begin protect companion.
Yeah.
Tariel, you're up. And the Witch King knows where you are.
Yeah. Tariel...
Oh, excuse me. I didn't take the Witch King's turn. That's my fault. That's my own fault. We'll have the Witch King go at the end of this.
Go ahead.
Sure.
No, that's my own fault. You guys get to, if I mess up, that's on me. I got to stay with the deal. You're up.
Okay. I don't know that she's really even going to be able to do much at this point. When the Witch King sees her, she will stop reaching for arrows and instead pull out her daggers, salute him, and to down from the tower with them.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Are you like jumping
to
him? Are you
Yeah,
jumping
fuck
to him?
Fuck it.
Charlotte, that is
Let's try it.
amazing.
Let's
The
try it.
salute.
Why not?
I mean,
Why not?
Okay. Tariel, make me a roll to attack the Witch King of Angmar.
Add a hope point to that.
Okay.
Smart.
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't think I get height advantage as I'm falling. I don't
No.
know how Hallowith like did the mechanics
well,
of his drop.
Well,
but-
hang on. I'm not above allowing someone else to do it, but because he's aware of you, I will say you can make an athletics check with
First.
ill favor
Okay.
if you want to try and jump down on him. Because remember, you're on top of someone. There is nothing stopping. Like you're gonna fall on the
for
sword
sure.
if
For
you
sure.
miss.
Yes.
Death
Yeah.
from above.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'll start.
Come on,
with your athletics
Tariel.
check. That's a good start. That's a okay. 7 plus. Okay, so that's 18. And that's a 9 again. That's 13. So.
Does that beat your athletic? That beats your.
That hits
Okay.
my target number.
Okay, in hitting your target number, make me an attack roll.
Yeah,
Make me an attack roll from the. And actually, you know what? Successful athletics from the air. Yeah, make the attack roll with favor. Actually, no. Hang on. Sorry, I changed my mind mid-sentence because he does know you're coming.
Yes.
Straight roll. Straight attack roll.
Ontario.
Come on, baby.
Like shit, so much all game.
Oh, come on.
The silent math.
I just hit it. I hit 14.
Which does not, because you're not aiming for your target number. You're aiming for their parry
I know.
score.
I keep this. This was a 3. That's
Oh.
Oh,
that
no.
was, wait, what? That was a 5. That was a 9.
A gallant
that was a
effort,
7.
but
it's not giving today. So she'll just drop down, and whether at least she misses his sword, but at this point she just comes barreling down, screaming as she.
You peaked so much. Could you please do
No
that
idea
again?
what
That
was
was so great.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So whether she hits him or not, she will at least strive to like tackle, stop, annoy in any way just with the weight of her body. And there are also some knives in there.
You've certainly annoyed him. I'm gonna go ahead and have him make an attack against you. Okay, so technically you were in rearward, but you're now in, I'm just gonna say open.
Yeah.
Typically you use an action for that, but you know what? That's okay. That was really cool. I'll allow it. Remind me of your parry score again.
16.
16. Ooh, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. Does not hit. I forgot. I typically am rolling with 1d12 and 4d6s, but because you're in open,
just the clashing of blades.
Yeah, just you guys.
Massive metal.
You guys watch as Toriel just falls and sing back and forth. These two are going at it. There are 3 blades in one, and he's fast, but so is she. Yeah. It is now Rayval's turn as he, from the back, is gonna come up, pat Gorge, tell him to get the hell out of here, knock another bow, and aim for the one that is currently on fire, running towards you, Tanel. And that is...
I'll go ahead and say that Tariel's been so preoccupied with all of this that she has not seen Rayval yet.
That is a successful hit with a 6. Now I'm gonna let you know that his bow, hang on, that's 5. So that's another, does 3. So there is, oh, popped out, hang on. So this Nazgul is gonna take another 3 points of damage. Amazing, incredible.
Come on.
Thing is still up, unfortunately, but you watch as the one on fire staggers a bit as an arrow digs deep into its side as the 3 Nazgul chase after you, Tanel, as Beery raises his shield with you behind it and this cat in his hand as Halloweth attempts to knock one into the crater and Tariel fights the Witch King of Angmar. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode of the Unpredicted Party.
Good grief.
What have I done?
Perfect. According to plan. Nailed it, everyone.
Nailed it. Everything exactly how it's supposed to go.
You know,
Tori, do not break our hearts. We will not recover.
I am sweating.
Me too. Just in
look,
general.
I'm not going to raise my arms for the rest of this.
saved Frodo, so maybe he can...
You've got an elvish healer who knows about Morgul Blades.
That's true.
And we have piles and piles of healing
We
herbs.
have so much
I've got
foil.
two Athelas potions on me.
And we have the power of friendship.
And the power of friendship.
And Rayval, apparently.
And
Yeah.
There's some really deep character things to Nels. I've written them all down. Going
Ariel's
through right now.
furious.
I can't wait to do a fireside about that.
Yeah.
If she lives.
Again.
Yeah,
She's going
right.
to. She's
All right.
going to. I'm gonna make it happen.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Before we go, I do just want to let you know, this episode was not supposed to take this long, but you all railroaded me in the best possible way, and I kind of want to share it not on After Party. So the way I was going to do this was we were all going to roll simultaneously, because having a 5-person on 9-person battle would just be straight up gnarly. But you all succeeded so much and you moved so far out that, oh my God, I was so ready for like the Avengers Civil War or Captain America Civil War, like charging towards each other. And I created this system where we're all going to deal, damage to each other and where you go and what you do. And you all took out 4 of the Nazgul in the first 2 rounds. We're going to pick up in round 3 or 4. Don't even remember which one it is. It's been hours. Who cares? Thank you all so much for joining us. Joining us on Patreon for the Unpredicted After Party, patreon.com/DonMarshall72. Make sure you are leaving a like and subscribing and following and doing all of the social media things that you need to. Thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you.
Thank you for trying to kill us.
Yay.
Appreciate
Charlotte, it's been my absolute pleasure.
it. Once again.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.